So hello everybody. I would like you to meet a very special lady,
Lynn.
She's here and she just gave one of the best testimonies I have ever heard. And it's so beautiful and so moving. One thing that struck me about her testimony was this disease or illness that she had.
Mine was mast cell activation syndrome.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so mast cell activation syndrome is where your mast cells, which are part of your immune system, are dysfunctional. And so normally they are a good part of your immune system, and they recruit cells to help fight infection, to fight anything that's foreign to your body. Well, when your mast cells are dysfunctional, they release all these chemical mediators and cause all these symptoms from head to toe in your body. And I was every day felt like I had the flu. Also, every organ of my body was affected somehow, but also I'd have anaphylactic type reactions with throat swelling, tachycardia, severe hypertension, have to go to the ER, and it was just no way to live.
Did they know what it was right away, or was it
It took years to get a diagnosis. It's still technically considered rare, but it really isn't. The people who are now experts in this say that possibly up to 17% of the population has this. Mm-hmm. So the typical person that might have this would be someone who is just frustrated because they can't get answers. They've been to a bunch of different doctors like I had, and they either get misdiagnosed and the treatment doesn't work, or they get a bunch of head scratching, or they're told it's just anxiety and get prescribed psych meds.
So what do they, as in the doctors or the medical field, say is the cause of that?
They basically don't say that it's anything other than a big question mark. They don't know.
Unknown.
Correct. Yes.
And so through the carnivore or lion diet process, that's what Dante had to do, was lion specifically, because he is very sensitive to all of those things. That's what helps you.
It is, yes. I had been carnivore for about 4 months, and I was losing weight and I was seeing some progress, but I wasn't seeing the progress I really wanted to see. I was still incredibly inflamed. The picture I showed of my face, that was 4 months into the carnivore diet. And so the lion diet, low histamine, so it wasn't just beef, it was non-aged, fresh beef, nothing smoked, it was in salt and water. That's what turned the corner and really lowered that inflammation and helped my mast cells settle down and stop being so reactive. So it's, and it wasn't just food that I was reacting to, it was environmental things as well. Even the UV rays of the sun, noise I feel like every cell of my body would be like quivering inside of me, and so it's just settled things down.
That sounds really severe.
It was scary, yes, and it can be life-threatening because it's dealing with that anaphylactic reactions, and
with the throat closing, and the skin,
yeah.
And here you are.
And here I am, and the weight loss has been a happy side effect. Yeah. So I was, I was probably close to 360, but I think that I weighed in the last time at like 350.
Yeah.
And so I've lost 150 pounds of fat. I use a body composition scale, so I always look at my scale weight versus how much fat I've lost, and I love to quote the bigger number.
Yes. And now you and your husband both are on this.
We are. Yes. So he is very metabolically healthy. He did have some weight to lose, but he had really amazing nutrition growing up, so he doesn't have the health problems that I have. But he's lost about 20 pounds, and he's been doing it now almost 2 years to support me. And he's seeing a lot of benefit from it as well. And he's got great energy, doesn't need hardly any sleep, and
besides mental clarity was a big one.
Yes. Yeah, and the mental clarity for me has been incredible because I couldn't even get my words out. I was slurring my speech, and I couldn't think, and my brain would freeze, and obviously I have no trouble talking now.
Right? Well, it's a good thing that you do, because this is so wonderful to meet everybody and get this information out. So great to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you too.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?